everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla Rose and today I'm going to be doing the final installment of my shaving my head series. So for those who have been following my journey, you may know that I shaved my head back on June 23rd, 2020. I don't know if it went by fast or slow. It just seems like time skipped and now I'm just sitting here and I'm like, oh hey look, I have hair again. This video is going to be a final thoughts slash what I thought of the whole entire process of me growing out my hair. I just wanted to make this video to help anyone who's been struggling with the thought of like, should I shave my head? I don't know if I'd look good. I don't know what the process is like and anything like that. Since I've been through it, I will let you know. So first, back in June, I was struggling with the same thought of should I shave my head? I've been wanting to do it for a while. I thought everyone who did it was so cool, and then they were able to say like, hey, I shaved my head. And also just a chance to regrow your hair from scratch and see your natural color. I was attached to my hair. Considering I love dyeing it and changing it, I considered it a little bit a part of my identity at that point. But I finally reached the point where my hair was just crispy. Shaved it off. If you want to go see that video, I'll have it linked down below in the description. I waited about 3/4 months before I did an update video on growing out my hair. I actually really enjoyed like the first month or two of having my hair really short because I didn't reach any of the awkward phases yet. My hair was really short, so it was easy to manage. My head felt so light and I could whip it all around. I could sit in the car with the windows down and not have to worry about hair flying everywhere. That was probably the best part. And then I believe it was about the 3rd month where my hair just started growing up and down at the same time. I felt very self-conscious going out in public. That was a bit of a struggle time for me. It was just a shock to me because I didn't realize my hair would do that. I was trying to do an update video every 3 months, so I believe the next update video came when it was about like 8 months. At that point, my hair was a little bit longer. It wasn't fully a mullet. However, in that time period, it kind of felt like a mullet. Now I know what a mullet is. That's around the time that I made a TikTok video and there was a lot of people commenting things about my appearance. It was kind of a downer for me, especially since that's around the time that I started regretting shaving my head because I realized how long it was taking to grow out. It felt like I hit like a plateau. I knew that my hair was growing, but it just felt like time kind of stopped and it was staying at the same length. I was just really struggling to be happy with the way I looked. Since my hair was long enough on top, I consistently stayed with this hairstyle of just pulling my hair back like this. To this day, I still do this hairstyle because I don't know what to do with these front pieces. Because I did that hairstyle, full disclaimer, I think I was breaking off little pieces of hair there. Do you see that? All those little hairs. And also during that time, I knew that my hair was coming out healthier, but I just didn't know if it was worth it because I could still feel the texture in my hair. I was going through that back and forth like, was this worth it? How much longer is this gonna take? I was getting very impatient. Once that was over with, it seems like time just jumped and now I'm sitting here and my hair is pretty long. So yeah, this is me at the 1.5 year mark. I wish I had more pictures of my hair next to a ruler, but I got so bad about taking pictures of my hair length. Right now, if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably 7 or 8 inches. So crazy to say considering I started out at 1/2 inch. I finally reached the stage where I think I'm gonna get a haircut. I haven't gotten a haircut this whole time. The only haircut that I had was I had my mom trim the very bottom of my hair just to kind of line up a little bit better with my front pieces back in July. Since this is what I think is going to be my final hair update video in this series, I'm going to give you an umbrella of all of my thoughts and feelings that went into this. When my head was shaved, I mentioned in my first video that it made me more aware of my body, things that I was self-conscious about, and I had to learn to love them or just, you know, live with them. I feel like me taking that time to appreciate the way I looked without hair is making me really appreciate the way I look while I have hair again. While growing out my hair, I used to always, as you all would see in videos, do my hair in a side part like this. I still like the way that looks. I still like a good side part. However, while growing out my hair, it naturally wanted to do a middle part, so I've just been growing it out with a middle part this whole time, which is kind of strange because growing up, like, I hated my hair with a middle part, but since it grew out that way, I just let it do its thing. I actually don't mind myself with a middle part. My favorite thing to do now is to have my hair in the middle part and then take the front pieces and just pull them behind my ears. I am in love with my natural hair color. Before, I never really thought too much of my natural hair, especially in like middle school. I just wanted to dye it. I wanted to do all these different things to it. I didn't really do anything super crazy with my hair until I was in college slash out of college, where I was doing the blonde and the black hair and the colored hair, everything like that. But now that I have my natural hair grown out, it's so interesting. From far away, it just looks brown, but then when you get up close in certain lighting, it's like bright gold or it'll look red. It's so much fun seeing my natural hair color for the first time in a long time. As far as texture wise, it does feel very similar to before I shaved my head, but just in a healthier way. Because, you know, my hair was damaged when I shaved it and it had that, you know, gritty texture, and it still has that frizziness to it, but it's more soft than that. So I think that rougher texture that I have in certain parts of my hair is my natural hair texture, but I always associated it with me dyeing my hair, unless I genuinely did just like damage my hair and now it grows out with that weird texture. I don't mind it. It makes it to where my hair is able to get fluffy pretty easily. I felt like I was a caterpillar in my cocoon and now I've sprouted into a butterfly. Like, I just feel like a transformed person. It's strange that hair would make that much of an impact on me personally, but it definitely did. So to kind of sum up this whole video idea, yes, I do think you should shave your head if you've been contemplating it for a while, if you think your hair is damaged and you want to start over, or if you just think it'd be fun to have a shaved head. If you're wanting to do it out of like a spur of the moment type of thing, I would say maybe wait just a little bit because it is a process. It does require some patience. I'm telling you, you hit a certain point and it's just like, wow, when did my hair grow that fast? If you've been wanting to shave your head for a while, I highly recommend it. If it's a spur of the moment thing, think about it just a little bit longer, because I wouldn't want you to shave your head because I'm sitting here hyping it up and then have you be like, oh my god, this is taking forever, I hate the way this looks, why did she tell me to do that? So I'm just saying, give yourself a good amount of time to really think it over, and if you're still wanting to shave your head, I would say go for it personally. I really hope you've enjoyed this little series of me explaining me shaving my head and all the different stages that I've gone through. I'll have all of the videos linked in the description for you to watch if you want to. Let me know down below if you shaved your head. If you want to shave your head, just know that your hair doesn't matter in the way that you look. You're gonna be beautiful regardless. I'm not just saying that. It's all about personality and how you hold yourself is gonna make you the beautiful person that you are, not your hair, not your looks or anything like that. So if you're worried about the way you look and that people will think you're ugly and all this stuff, it's just focus on your personality. Make yourself the best version of yourself possible, and I think that's where beauty stems from. So don't worry too much about your hair or the way you look. That's all I really wanted to say in this video. I'm so happy with all the comments that I received of people telling me that they've shaved their head and they're going through the same stages that I went through and that watching my videos helped. It makes me so grateful that my videos would help in any sort of way. That's pretty much it in this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all so much for your support. I will see you in my next video.